How was your day?
Her day was little bit tough today.
Oh, is it? Ouch. Okay. What is that on your face? Is it your skin routine or you have got
No, ma'am, my face
some
is
purpose?
half burnt. I had a scar on my one side cheek, left
Oh,
side cheek.
sad.
So that is why I'm facing some problem with my skin.
And when did
And
this happen?
it happened yesterday morning.
Oh,
Um, I think I have crushed and rubbed one spider on my face. So my half cheek is burnt.
seriously, spider can cause that harm?
Yes, yes. And it's very painful. For the last 2 days I'm bearing this, but today the things were getting worse. So I applied this what lotion body means doctor
Yeah.
recommended this and I applied this.
Okay. All right. So
So
you went
that
to the
is why
doctor, right?
today my day was little bit tough, and
I can see
for the
that.
whole day I was just answering what happened on my face, what
I
happened.
know it's such a tedious job. You feel that at least me, I really hope that no one comes to know that I'm unwell because being unwell is not tiring, but answering becomes a difficult
Explaining and
task.
answering, yes.
And believe me, the same. It seems like you're actually playing a recorded thing on repeat. It is so frustrating at times. Like
Yes, yes.
I
And
understand what you're saying.
means we try. My daughter, she said you should take a leave today, and it's better to stay at home. But I
Correct.
thought that being in school, I will be busy, and I will means I won't feel that I am facing some trouble.
Correct.
So, but in the school, it was regularly everybody, even means
Yeah,
not a
everyone is
single child or
involved.
not any teacher spare me in asking that what has happened, what has happened, what is this, what is this.
They are not at fault though. I understand there is a lot of concern, and most of the time it's little they get curious as well. What happened?
Mhm.
But
And
it becomes
as
really
we
tricky.
Indians, they are always ready with their so-called suggestions and advice. Apply
Yeah,
this, do that,
that
this, that.
in India you'll get plenty. We are so interested in giving unwanted or unrequired suggestions, remedies. We do not
Hmm.
realize that probably it is not required.
Yes.
It's okay.
Can you increase a little volume, little bit?
You want me to
You
increase
are
the
audible
volume?
to me, but in I think in
Let
recorded
me check.
video it won't be good.
Okay, let me check. Okay. I think it should be because there's rain, and at the same time, there is this fan which is giving that sound, which is suppressing my volume. Just give me a minute,
Okay,
okay?
okay,
Just give me a minute.
okay. Earlier you were clear.
Mhm. I think now it should be clear, better.
Mm,
I
yes,
switched off the fan.
little bit better, ma'am. Hmm.
Yes, I switched off the fan, so yes, we can hear each other better.
And
Tell me.
ma'am, like my skin means there is a scar and it is burned. So every hair, if it touches, that hurts me. Even air or cloth, anything that touches my skin, that hurts me. So in the school, I just tied my hair and I was not able to touch it with my handkerchief or soft cloth. So it was little bit tough today.
uh, it's basically the skin has become sensitive, right? It cannot bear any kind of surfaces when it's rubbed against the burn. Is it burnt, or because honestly, it's very surprising or shocking when you said that you rubbed a spider against your cheek and that's how you got hurt, I never knew that a spider would have that kind of poison that would burn. Is it burn or
It
is
is
it just the
burnt, ma'am. Just burn means
sensation?
if I remove this, you will come to know about the scar. How red, how, and it is blackish and blisters are there and water is coming out from here,
Spider?
from my eye to
Are you
lip.
sure spider?
Spider, yes, because I was sleeping and nothing else was there on my bed. At 3 o'clock in the morning, I wake up. So I rushed to my kitchen to drink some water and then I again went back to sleep. And at 5, I again wake up and I was feeling some itchy and pain on my face. That time it was not visible, but still I was feeling something is there on my face. And after gradually means gradually how the with the day the things started getting worse and first it was reddish, then it turned to dark pink, and then it turned to brown and blisters started forming and water was coming out of that.
So the
It's a
spider
very
stung
long
you?
scar from here to here, and whenever I touch it to means I feel itching also in that and burning sensation sidewise. So I try to clean it or touch it with very soft cloth. So I think by touching it, it is spreading sidewise also.
No, do not do anything if you know, I mean, for sure that it is only getting worse or the whole wound is getting aggravated. You might as well not touch it. You just let it be.
I'm not touching, but still, ma'am, whenever I wash my face with clean water, I apply ice or icy cold water on my
Did the
face.
doctor doctor recommend, as in did he say that
Yes,
this is
yes,
what
yes. And this is the only doctor recommended. It's a like moisturizer or what we
chamomile?
call that lotion, calamine. Yes, this is calamine lotion I have applied. So
Calamine is normally suggested for such wounds or some
hmm.
allergies that you get. Okay. So you want to keep it light the whole session, how you want it? Shall we continue where we left last time? Or because we were talking about how can we help aid learning, correct? When it comes to,
uh, I thought let's start with past tense. Like how can we explain our experience or how we spent our weekend or yesterday's using our past tense.
correct.
So that would be
Uh,
helpful also.
Certainly. I completely agree, and you have correctly pointed out this is exactly the area where majorly people falter. Major mistakes or maximum mistakes happen around in and around storytelling because and surprisingly most of our conversations are always in past tense. Say if you have to chalk it out in percentage, I would say 97% of our conversations are in past tense. Only one would be future and the remaining will be the present tense, right?
Hmm.
So past tense, I would recommend you to try and understand the concept, like grammar, like the actual topic, like past tense. And there are subdivisions as well, the different types of past tense further categorized, like simple past tense, past perfect, past continuous.
Yes.
Yes. So, uh, to be honest, it's very easy, Pramila. If you look at their names, the names itself will tell you how the sentence is supposed to be formed. For example, simple past tense is basically for something that you do. It is your habit or it's your part of your character or a characteristic. So something which is obvious, which is habit, something that you do every day is going to be simple. So simple past. For example, I had, I ate porridge last 3 months. So I ate. Simple. It's not eating. So there's no extra to the verb. All right. So
Correct.
that's simple. Something that you do every day. I sleep. I get up. I cook. So the verb, the rule is the verb is going to be in the simplest form, in its original form. That is simple past. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Now coming to past continuous. It is, if you have to kind of, break it down and understand, past continuous is something that you started in the past. However, the action is continued. Okay. I had been going to this park, so had been going. So he was going. He kept on going. Yeah. So the action is continued. It's not completed. Okay. Though you will use had because it's past tense. As you said, the name is past continuous, right? So past will happen. The word past, the verb form will be in the past tense, and there will be continuous action followed by the word, the verb. Okay. So past continuous is continuous. The formation of the sentence is also in the same manner. Past continuous. Had been walking, had been sleeping, had been going.
But ma'am, oh, past continuous is a simple tense. Like I was sleeping at that time. Only was or
Correct.
were is used and plus verb plus ing. That is past continuous. And what
Correct.
you are telling is that is past perfect continuous.
Uh, have been,
Had been,
have been.
yes, had been. It is
Correct.
in the form of past
Correct.
perfect.
Right.
Because had we taken from perfect and continuous ing, had been doing, had been studying.
Right. What you're saying is correct. As you said, past perfect. Past perfect may the action is completed. There is no
Yes.
ing. Correct. I had this for my breakfast. So there is no ing coming in. Getting my point? Okay. So as we said, now the tricky part comes when we're talking about past perfect continuous. This is little tricky, wherein you just have to concentrate that as the name goes, you have to continue or you have to make your sentence around in the similar manner. Past perfect action that had been completed, continuous, and then the ing form. Okay. So if you just simply, if you want, we can come up with few examples the next time that I
Yes,
come.
let's
Yeah,
let's come with example, like let's discuss in the form of paragraph, in the sense
correct.
weekend routine or morning routine that can be
That's exactly
described by
where
using past tense.
yes, those are the only conversations wherein we actually utilize these things, as in
Hmm.
utilize the past, the whole thing that we just discussed. Say, for example, we are talking about your experience or my experience, or you're talking about a trip that you had. Yeah. So in that, of course, there will be few actions which you started or which you completed, or there will be also a few things that will, that happened for a duration of time. Yeah. So we can do that. I can make a few sentences probably. You
Mm-hmm.
want to do that activity?
Yes, yes.
16:45. I don't want this to be discontinued because then there will be a break in link, right? We cannot, can we compress and try
Okay,
to
you just
finish
give me
that?
a few sentences, then we will do it in another class.
Because when we give examples like past tense, so, past perfect, so, it has to be in one session itself. Then it'll make more sense. Otherwise, the to be continued, no, the link is broken.
Mm.
So that's what I was wondering. We can make, of course, we can make or we can just talk. And during this, probably we will anyway come up with, such examples or such sentences. So you want to have a small this conversation. Say,
Yes,
for example, let's
yes, yes.
talk about when it comes to actually thinking of something, you go blank. Say,
No, how you celebrated your last birthday, or how was your last weekend and what you did on Sunday, who visited. Everything
yeah,
includes in the past
right,
tense.
right. So I'm just coming up with something because my life is very boring. I don't go anywhere. It's not
Mhm.
very as eventful as yours because in order to be, to have that kind of, I am basically at home most of the time. most the major part of my week is at home. Even the weekends are at home. So there is no going out. Okay, let's see. We can talk about my experience. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
since I started conducting the YouTube, the
Okay.
session. Okay, say my first session with a YouTuber. We'll talk about that. Uh, like always, I received a notification requesting for my availability for a period of time. So I received complete a notification asking continuous for availability, right, for the particular period of time. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
I was okay. I'll just speak and then we can point out. Okay, let us do
Yes,
that.
yes, yes, yes,
If I
yes.
break, then there will be too much of it.
Yes.
It will be overwhelming for to understand also and to tell also. Okay. Since this kind of experience was first and of its kind, I have never been, I've never conducted a session like this. So it was very refreshing for me, and I didn't know, honestly, what needs to be conducted because they were not students. Yeah, you you are not students. Though there is lot that both of us exchange or learn in the process. However, it was not a student-student thing. Correct?
Mm-hmm.
So initially I was little lost.
Mm-hmm.
However, it wasn't as difficult or surprising or anything that I felt that I wouldn't be able to handle because I knew for the matter of fact the person whom I'm going to be speaking with is coming from a space from a similar space actually. They are also having same kind of experience as mine when they where they create videos like you know in and around learning language, helping, providing aid to people who are interested and trying to upskill themselves. So and surprisingly, the person whom I conducted session with, that particular session was also her first session with clapping. So it was first timers, as in we both were first timers, me and her as well. So she was equally lost as me.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm happy about the fact that we both accepted, we both exchanged our concerns, then we also exchanged, how puzzled we were and what we were trying to figure it out together, and we did. So I wasn't prepared for it. I never see when there are these conversations, there is nothing called as preparation. It's basically just talking, sharing, and understanding and providing, suggesting. This is a normal process that happens throughout when you talk about these sessions. So she wanted actually to kind of cover something that would help or some material that would help when it comes to attaining proficiency in the language. But then eventually we landed up having a conversation. So we agreed upon keeping it that way so that the conversation could be learned by people. Like, for example, if you want to kind of converse with somebody, how to break ice, what your topics could be, yeah, what can be the discussion, or how to kind of, initiate the whole process. So I agreed upon it, and it was very, very. I didn't expect it though, but then it was extremely well. Like by the time we ended, we saw that it was fruitful. I didn't expect that to lead anyway or to have some concrete or a proper structure or something. I didn't expect it because it wasn't that way. It wasn't planned to begin with. But it was amazing. We had a nice conversation, and we also included that this could be the way you can discuss things. You can add a few. We also tried to kind of put in a few vocabulary words, you know, something different than the normal conversation that happens or the broken conversation that happens. And then I also shared that how you can have a meaningful conversation. For example, every dialogue will have a default structure. For example, if you're meeting somebody, the first thing is always greetings. Hi, hello, how are you? This is nothing but this is a structure, right? Then you decide upon saying something or discussing something, and it leads to one thing leads to another, and that's how the flow follows, right? And eventually, when you close, the greeting has to be there. So this is the structure. So we shared that as well. See, because in order to have an impactful conversation, it is required of you to have that default structure engraved and grilled in your mind so that you go that way. You follow that flow.
Mm-hmm.
That surprising. We need neither do I and neither her. Both of us were not prepared, but it eventually landed up to become a nice, a good, fruitful session. So
Yes.
that's how it was.
Very nice, very nice. And how long it has been that you are engaged with Clapping Go? Or what was that? Means when did you join this Clapping Go?
uh, okay, I had been working for different other edutech platforms as well. So Clapping Go happened to me much later. I had been into edutech training for past 3 years, 4 years now.
Mm-hmm.
Clappingo happened because I was looking forward to switch from the platform that I was already to something more meaningful and better. I wouldn't
Mm-hmm.
say rest are not good, but I was looking for something better. My definition of better is my definition. I wouldn't want to
Okay.
kind of, yeah. So I just happened to click. They were also kind of searching, finding more mentors. I just happened to click. I didn't know that probably I would get a call. I was not expecting that as well. It happened, it went through. After me doing the whole process, because they have this process that they follow, PI and all that. And then you also have to give a demo session. So all that happened. There's a proper process. After the whole thing, I guess I still had to wait something around 3 to 4 weeks. So almost a month. And then all of a sudden, when it was least expected, I received a call. And that's how my journey
Good.
started. It is almost a year. Yes, it is a year
Mm-hmm.
now that I am with Clapping Go. And this YouTube session thing has started just recently. It is as recent as a month old, 1.5 month, I guess. I am conducting the YouTube sessions.
Okay. Earlier
I
it
wasn't
was,
up for
what
it
sort of
though.
sessions were there?
They were the regular sessions. We teach like the students, the professionals who enroll, who purchase clapping go packages, wherein they are being tutored, they are being taught, help, assistance has been given, conversations, providing
Mm-hmm.
knowledge,
So means you
information.
were in this field only, but you all were not recording sessions for uploading on YouTube. You were
The
teaching or
YouTube
practicing.
thing is completely different. And what I'm
Okay.
talking about is proper training, coaching, that
Mm-hmm.
one-on-one
Yes.
session that happens with people who come or who enroll themselves to learn English. Those are the professionals, students,
So
and there
they
are few
have fixed.
housewives as well.
I mean to ask that, if they are taking any package from Clapping Go, so they have fixed time schedule
Yeah,
and fixed
yeah.
hours and fixed tutor to study.
Fixed, not fixed as such. The only thing fixed is their tenure, say 3 months package, 4 months package. They have this flexibility of choosing the preferred time. They have the
Mm-hmm.
available tutors among which they choose whoever is available for that particular period of time. So they choose the mentor, and that's how we are being allotted the students, I would say, or the learners. And then we conduct sessions, teaching them, telling them, helping them, talking to them, assisting and all that. So that's how.
So is that different from what we are conversing here? It is
Yes,
entire.
yes, yes. It's
Okay.
completely different. Over here, you are also a kind of tutor, a kind of, somebody who is already into language teaching, correct? But
Mm-hmm.
those people who enroll themselves as learners are absolutely fresh, or they want to enroll to get better. Yeah, they want to
Okay.
upskill themselves, and that's
So
why
you
they
have
enroll.
prescribed syllabus for that thing.
Not syllabus as such, but there are these topics which have been given. For example,
Okay.
today the topic will be shopping. Tomorrow the topic may be sports. There are many topics that have been given, and the vocabulary words, and there are many things that have been provided to the learners.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so they are
Good, good.
expected to just go through it, and when they come to the session, we have conversations like we do, and then I give them the areas of improvement, what they can do better, where they need to kind of buckle up and work, which area they have to work on. So that's how there's a feedback, something called as feedback, and that has
Mm-hmm.
different parameters. When it comes to feedback, it has the vocabulary, grammar, of course, is a significant part. Then there is also sentence formation. There are many things. So
I
that's
think,
how.
ma'am, today's session turned to be clapping goes history instead of past tense.
No, if someone has to learn, will definitely find out and mark. Okay, she said this. That means this is that time. So how it is being said? How you're supposed to say this if I want to say
Yes,
this.
yes, definitely.
So the learner,
Anybody means those who want to learn, they can learn from
correct,
anywhere, any place, any
correct.
platform.
Correct. And that's
So you,
exactly why I'm taking pauses. I am not speaking in the flow that is little, complicated or something like that. I'm speaking in a flow wherein I know the person will take time to understand. So
hmm,
I'm taking breaks as well in between. Okay.
yes, yes.
So the
Thank
whole
you so
purpose,
much, ma'am. Thank
you're
you.
welcome. You're most welcome. Please take care of your thing and
Oh, ma'am, it will take
try.
time. Nothing
I
is in my
know,
hand. I
I
can only
know.
bear the pain.
But just make sure that you do not allow it to get worse. See, when it comes to eating, I guess eating habits also kind of affect your whole recovery process. So try and see what can aid recovery and accordingly kind of
Hmm.
have plan your diet. But I'm
Oh,
still in
yes, I
shock.
will.
If spider can do this, I need to stay away from spiders.
Spider, I hate spiders, ma'am. And I was not aware. Means there is one quote. One of
Mhm.
famous, I think he was Victorian writer, author, writer, I
Mhm.
would say. And he
Mhm.
wrote once, I slept and next day I came to know I'm famous. And it happened with me. I slept and next day I came to know I have a scar.
Yeah, how unfortunate. It's okay. Things happen. And you'll come out, I guess. As long as it's not doing anything, internally, this is okay. This is manageable, right? It's something exterior on the exterior, right? It's just appearance,
Yes.
and that could be worked on. But internally is more important. Internally, you should be healthy.
Hmm. Hmm. And it was like I was not aware of
I
how
know.
what happened, and it, while sleeping you can just put your hand this or that way, and that thing rubbed and
Correct.
crushed on my skin and it destroyed the things.
It's okay.
It
You
happens.
will
I
have a
have heard,
speedy
I
recovery.
checked, I googled, then I asked my
Mhm.
means I consulted some doctors, and one of my relative acquaintance, she's in
Mhm.
nursing home, Balaji Nursing in Delhi.
Mhm.
So after their recommendation, I took this
Correct.
because it's a face area. I cannot experiment with different
No,
things.
no, 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 not recommended at all. Not
Yes,
recommended. The space is anyway sensitive.
yes, yes, yes. And
Chalo, you
I
take
am
care.
I have applied this, and that is the reason I'm able to converse with you and sitting quietly. Otherwise, for the whole day in the
Painful.
school, I was just yes, I was just touching and rubbing with some cloth, and So that is
You that's your desperate attempt to feel comfortable. It has to, because I understand the burning sensation is quite disturbing. You cannot live with
hmm,
it. It is, you
hmm.
will get distracted no matter how hard you try. The burning sensation will always keep ticking, right? So it's there in your mind.
But today it is getting worse. I'm like after school also I have washed my face thrice, and I have applied this third time.
Ouch. It's not helping. It's not cooling the calamine thing.
It is. I think it is helpful because in the school I didn't apply this, so
Ah,
that was more painful for me.
correct, correct.
But
And the
tomorrow
heat
I'm
must
going to
be
apply
worsening.
this.
The heat is
Yes.
worsening. All right,
Yes.
I'll see you again. You take care of
Okay.
yourself and please get well
Thank you
soon.
so much. Oh,
Welcome.
sure. Thank you for your wishes. I need those.
Welcome. Bye. Take care.
Good evening. Bye bye, ma'am.
Bye.